Got it on YouTube.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar, AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game.
I couldn't make it even smaller. I couldn't.
You couldn't? Why not?
It was too hard.
Yeah, that's your reason.
It was really
Excitement,
blue.
we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. This is taken at the 3.
I can't do it even more.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I want it to be like this. This size.
I can't do it that size. But I can do it.
So, like, and the afternoon was
Line of
still
scrimmage
really
with
long
31
for
now on
Dad.
1st and 10.
All day, every day, any day.
1 second. After this game, I'll do it.
After the round.
Oh.
Accelerating and off he goes. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 69 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
See yourself on TV, Gio?
Yeah. I need to see myself.
You want to see yourself more? There you go. Now can you see yourself more?
Yep.
Yeah. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
I'm over here. I'm helping whos-da-manny play some Madden. We're going for that win. So we're going to get the win.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, ready? Now we can zip and zap it. All right, we're going to do this. Ready? All right, hopefully we'll zip and zap on this one. Ready? He's gonna run.
Our first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's upended after a gain of 2 after the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Single, 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 single.
Step I do this.
On play action, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
I keep on
Charles already
trying.
trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Dancing to his left. Allen hit.
Oh, come on, dude. Really?
And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
Should have thrown the ball.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. To throw is Brissett. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Damon Harrison, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
You don't want to be this for Dad.
To the sack on first down.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down again. Justin Houston in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Can you do it now?
Can't. Uh-oh, it came right off.
Yeah. That's how loose it was.
Wow, that's very loose.
It came right off.
Well, hopefully we can tie it tight.
Like this time, it have to be just tinier than it.
Watch my leg. Watch Uncle Manny's leg. Get off of my leg! Thank you. That hurts a lot now. Thank you very much.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the sack, here's 3rd and goal from the 20.
I don't know if it's tight good enough. You're going to have to glue it.
Here's Jackson.
Pick that, pick that.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to
I think
cover,
so.
you
Hey,
better be quick with your delivery.
come back
Not much
right
space to
now.
get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And it's off the
Oh, I wish it could have
there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well,
Wow, I
that
can't
one on
believe
target.
that.
That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Stay at home, stay at home. 57, Mike, 57.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Nice.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Allen now on 1st down. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and come back on their heels.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Put it up here, and then think blood is going to...
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Put it up here, and don't trust it, and then the cat would think the blood is going to... Blood is
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Now the NFC going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
No, sir. No guts. No glory.
I like 2 cats.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Got 2 cats. I'm a cat.
No, you're not.
I'm not. Are you sure?
Yeah, because
I could have been.
but cats still have clothes.
But I had clothes on.
And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call
Clothes
there.
are
Go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
But don't I mean I have clothes on too then? Like a cat? Yeah. Yeah.
They sometimes do this.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
The itchy on there.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Yeah, get him.
Down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Hey, the cat toy's all tangled.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
It's Daddy's. It's not mine. It's Daddy's.
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters.
Hey,
Their leg
Mac.
drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that
Sit
allows
down.
the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some
Where are you going to
time.
go in the playroom and play with your sisters?
I'm going to play him.
Okay. I'm going to come check on you.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
How did he drop that?
Very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen.
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Get him, Julio.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Throw it. Throw it.
No escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen looking deep for Julio. Oh, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by the the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard.
Oh, that should have been a...
Oh, that should have been 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for
Why did I switch to that dude right there?
Such a threat with those legs.
Fucking garbage, man.
The first.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there.
The whole time, it didn't switch to anybody.
Give up the scramble and a pickup for a first
Some
down.
dude way far away. Can we get this ball
Line
rolling?
of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike, check, 59. Check back.
From the gun, Jackson.
Yeah.
Intercepted.
Wow.
39.
Come on, dude. What you doing, buddy?
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and an AFC touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point try, good by Gano.
Got a Pro Bowl.
We are tied at 7.
We got a Pro Bowl. It's almost dead in the quiet.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
What I do?
Take it back to about the 19-yard
No.
line.
I'm
he's a running play. It's doing screens.
Oh.
There's TikTok.
All right.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be
one of two rooms
on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
One of two rooms, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you going to go to? All right.
We got four.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson gets this one to use check. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. That one complete to Hill. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Jackson on 1st down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Jackson.
Yes.
Force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Nice.
The 48, the 20, 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and an AFC touchdown. So now 2 pick-6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one. And you look like you're still in charge. You're still the guy because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you have your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score
14-7.
14-7.
Check real quick. Back.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
A trick shot on the extra point, but it is good off the left upright. And it's now 21-7.
21. Go team. Because we're in the AFC coming up.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Good day.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
Why is he running backwards? I'm pressing up.
Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half,
I don't understand why he was
throw 8 or
doing
more
that.
for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind
Control
the
is
line.
broken.
Loss of a yard, and they'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
The horror. Don't you get your other one there?
They'll toss it to Hunt. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Oh, what?
And they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Ooh. Screw their flag.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Gano.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
And kick. 2, 3, 4.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Shit. No way. Good run back. Good run back.
So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading the NFC. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach in our EA Sports halftime report.
He's switching controllers. Getting that better working controller going.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh, you dropped it.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On second down, it's Hunt. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
57 to Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Hey, switch. 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 Hey, tight.
On third down, Allen. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, check. Mike 57. Watch the pass.
On first down, Allen. That one is caught by Hunt. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. From midfield, here's Allen. And Tate's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a first down.
6-6, bullet high. 57, Mike.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he finds his tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
What will they do next? Oh!
Out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Less juice. More accuracy.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Jackson forced out to his left.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 32.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in the spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Check 52's the mic. Alert, alert, alert. Quick the edge. Come, come. Hey, tight. 52. Topper. No, check that.
From the 36, Allen, and he completes it to Hunt. And
Oh, god damn, you shouldn't
it's
be.
scooped up by the NFC, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him.
Oh, I was ready.
Time play, knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And it's second down.
It's just a little overthrown.
At least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. From the 31. Jackson, he'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Check, 59.
Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Bell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
It's a party now.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
In the Pro Bowl.
Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen.
Hey, at least it don't count for nothing, too, man. It's just a game. It's just the in-between before the Super Bowl. Before Chris plays Demon Lord. Oh, with the sack.
Down he goes. Patrick Owasor gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A toss play to Hunt. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The AFC thus far on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now Allen. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here's Ryan Quigley now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
Oh, it's a beauty.
And this is a beauty as that ball is going to angle out at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now Bell. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson being chased out left. And he'll be right at the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. We call the game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
Jackson hit.
Nice!
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, Jackson out to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Oh, he got it.
And now look at this. Big game.
Yeah, with the fumble, baby.
And they're not able to convert on fourth down.
And with that kind of a deficit,
oh yeah, that's a fumble.
Make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
That is definitely a fumble.
Absolutely.
Yep.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The AFC thus far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. The backup Murray, his first throw. He completes it to Tate.
Yeah.
Tate's gonna go. And touchdown. Golden Tate. 55 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
How do you not get him to throw one pass? Just keep doing automatically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You gotta get a new controller, bro. all that money from the stock market and shit, you could at least buy a new controller. Shit.
I know I gave up today in the last day.
Where's them stock market winnings, buddy? You should have like 4 new controllers. Shit.
No, that's absolutely wrong. Because we don't pull out. Because we're waiting for the big payout. Remember that.
Oh, okay.
Big payout. You can't pull out every day. I made $2,800 today. I'm not gonna pull out that just to buy a controller and then leave out.
You don't have to pull everything out. You can pull a little bit out to get a controller. Shit. You trying to bullshit. You ain't gonna pull all of it out. Shit. You can pull out $60 to get a controller. Shoot that.
Will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions.
Can't reach the what?
But some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away.
Did you ask for it?
To play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it down,
well then no. And go sit down until you learn to ask. And use your words.
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day
come
for
here.
you.
You're going to do that. I heard that. Stand right over there right now. I heard that. Statue of that. Put it down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
Yeah, you don't have to pull it out, though. Let it fall out on its own.
Hang on to the ball, man.
Yeah.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First down there on a pickup of 25. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Jackson.
As does your 2-year-old sister.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Luke Kuechly in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. They haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 14. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled.
Well, the ruling on the field is overturned.
The line knew it, everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
4th and 30.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Right. Don't get into anything without my permission.
So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Jackson throwing on 4th down. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Here we go.
Oh.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now it's Hunt, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Well, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Middle. Check 52's the money.
Now it's the backup Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Cheetah Bay Awuzie with a pick.
Oh, he tackles his own man.
And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead is down to 24.
Next the score. Visitors 38. Our home team 14.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be secured by the AFC. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
To throw is Murray.
Nice in stride.
He's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
57. Mike, 57. Tackles. 57.
Back to throw it. Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they throw this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Gano now to add the extra point. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here.
Oh,
our score's going to stay right where it is.
Next season. Next up, the Super Bowl, the Red Dragons versus the Cowboys.
To kick this one off.
Right?
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Hole in the shoe. Got a hole in the shoe. What am I gonna do? Hole in the shoe.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson now throwing again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Telvin Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Oh, dude.
To try again after the sack. Murray, and the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll leave it for Hunt. Complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Final thoughts on this AFC victory.
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game.
Oh!
A lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home
Oh, what's
pretty
Walter
happy,
saying?
especially the AFC since they won the game.
So that'll just about do it for Charlie.
Oh, hold on a second there. Something's new. Because I did see the comments. This thing was good. I don't know. Hurt. Coming. Hey, 3 for 4. 400 yards. Next up is the Super Bowl. Put it on something else, maybe. Guys, thanks for watching the broadcast. Remember to always do something good for somebody because you can be the one that helps set them on the right path. Have a good one. Take care. Until next time.